one of the great things about objectivism is most of the virtues are epistemological in nature. So I would say dignity is actually more related to autonomy and independence. Real human dignity comes from being able to think and act for yourself and be able to experience the fruits of thinking and acting for yourself. That's where dignity really comes, regardless of where you are on the economic or material scale. If you're not free and independent, you're not going to feel very good. You're not going to have much dignity.
Yeah, and the idea that a piece of legislation or some third party endorsement that says you're a good person, it's so shallow. I feel like it may actually be pushing young people in the opposite direction, where they struggle with depression and dependency and waiting for someone to tell them that they're okay. It's a very toxic ideology.
Well, you also have to factor in that radical skepticism is the dominant sort of epistemological approach to the world right now, which I think lends itself to psychopathy and to anxiety, because basically radical skepticism is not about questioning everything. It makes a claim on the efficacy of your knowledge and on the efficacy of your capacity to know. And the claim is that you can't know. Now, you tell that to a kid enough, or you fill them enough, even with the mechanisms that radical skeptics use to try to undo knowledge, and you're creating a Frankenstein's monster of anxiety and angst and pain and incapacity and low self-esteem that you try to make up with these what do they call them, attributions, or what do they call them, affirmations. But self-esteem is about your relationship to the world. It's not so much about what you tell yourself. That's part of it for sure, but the main of it is how you live and act in the world.
We're sort of playing this out right now with these never-ending lockdowns and this new, particularly dangerous ideology. I call it safetyism, but it's basically the political class preying on our fears of the unknown. In this case, a virus, but they've tried this to stoke our fears with countless other issues, and it seems like they're trying to break particularly young people. You're locked inside. We've taken your job away. We're replacing it with a government check, and whatever you do, maybe you're vaccinated, but you still have to wear 2 masks. You still probably shouldn't go outside because there's still a risk there. I don't know if this is purposeful or not, but it seems like a culmination of this toxic ideology that Ayn Rand warned us about.